Welcome back to Emirates Airlines Park, where we have the second game of the afternoon and the series' second game of this competition, which lasts through to the end of October. The Blue Bulls against the Free State, that's the Vodacom Blue Bulls, and the Toyota Free State Cheetahs, who will be contesting this under 21 game. We've got a beautiful afternoon, a little bit of a breeze, but otherwise pretty clear skies. And first game we saw, if those of you who missed it, the Lions managing to beat the Sharks, and the Blue Bulls, who had a very good win against Western Province. They had the pack was incredibly powerful. But interestingly enough, they've made 11 changes for this game. So there's only Richard Creel, the fullback, Ruben Beitel at fly half, and Janko Swanepoel and Jaco Labuskachny, the captain, who survived from the game on Sunday, where they beat Western Province. So Dube, Ace, Otto, Dutoy, Roots, and Devon Fente in the forwards, who are the new guys. Then there's a whole new back division in amongst the central backs. Richard Creel, the fullback, survives. It's Job, Nel, de Klerk and Mokoena on the wing for the Blue Bulls. And they obviously have an incredibly powerful under-21 squad. We're told that some of the changes have been made because some of the players have niggling injuries from the Sunday game. Some changes in this Free State side, where Bolton moves from fullback to the left wing position. They've moved Franco Smith from centre to fly half and brought in Conan Lafleur, the former Glenwood scholar who played Craven Week for KwaZulu-Natal in 2017. Also Jandre Sabat comes in on the right wing, and then George Crinier comes in the flank position, and they've moved Rudolf van der Merwe, their captain, from the number 7 flank position to the back of the scrum. So it will be interesting to see Free State, who managed to beat the Lions in the dying seconds of the game on Sunday, and they will have, it will be very interesting to see particularly the Blue Bulls. The power of their scrum has been quite awesome. They've got some where they've been warming up a little bit earlier on the field. They've got some enormous players in their side. I think they're one locker, well, amongst them, Reynard Roots and Janko Swanepoel, both that come in at about 1,99, very nearly 2 meters tall, weighing in at about 125 k's. And so a very we will await a very powerful pack, although the Toyota Free State pack of forwards scrummed very well against the Golden Lions. Skutter, Fente, Fusser, Ace and Ruben Crinier were all there. Gustav Meyer, the number 6 flanker, live wire player. And I say only change in that Free State side is the fact that George Crinier has come in the number 7 jersey. The Bulls, who won last year's under-21 competition, with Western Province being the runners-up. Free State were 3rd on the log. And so one sort of feels that they will have their work cut out. Obviously in the situation where it comes to scrum time, the power, the pressure of the scrums and then the mauls play a huge part in modern-day rugby. And so it'll be interesting to see how Free State contend with the power of this Blue Bulls side. I'm joined in commentary by former provincial player, Fudge Mabeta.
Uncle Hugh, perfect conditions for this game of rugby we love so much. And what a game we have on our hands. The Cheetahs backing their forwards and their maul, scoring a number of tries from their maul, came back in the last minute to beat the Lions 31-30. So they'll be backing themselves, their tails will be up, but the Blue Bulls a perfect performance on Sunday, technically sound. The back line brought in the tries. The forwards did the hard work. But a lot of changes in the Bulls setup. Good opportunity, though, for them to reach into their talented depth.
The referee, Amy Barrett-Tron, gets them going with the Bulls playing obviously in the familiar blue colours, and Free State in their orange and white. Well, we saw a lot of penalties at ruck time during the Lions Sharks game, and immediately Franco Smith puts in a good touch finder.
Easy exit for the Cheetahs.
Clean out, good hands by Cornell Korf. Down midfield that we see so often these days. Nice moving the ball on the outside as Lefleur puts in a good dab. Creel unable to hold on in the tackle, but he positioned himself well.
Cheetahs looking sharp at the beginning. Not a bad option. The luck of the bounce, allowing Creel to get onto it. But a good start for the Cheetahs so far. This is where there will be a big battle at scrum time. Kudzwai Dube replaces Jan-Hendrik Wessels, the SA Under-20 prop, also part of that Young Guns Springbok squad.
Crouch. Bind. Get in it. Sit.
Well, we looked at it and said the scrum time, it could be quite important, but Free State doing extremely well there. Applying some pressure to the Blue Bulls pack.
You can see just how excited the Blue Bulls got with the re-scrum. They believe they disrupted it enough to reset it. So the psychological games continue at scrum time.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Korf. Well, they look like they're wanting to move the ball out wide quite quickly, do the Free State side. Strong work by their tight forwards. And nice ball by Lefleur down the left side for Shane Bolton. Korf, nicely taken there by Pierre Ace. And a quick take there by Korf. Worked out to Skutter. Visser. Smith. Good defense by the Bulls. Korf again. Going a little awry, picked up nicely by Gustav Meyer. Korf. And then unfortunately a knock on for the Cheetahs there as Jasper tried to make that little half gap. He was making good ground and got the ball dislodged in the tackle.
Just not able to find Conan Lefleur, who ran a really good unders line on his outside. Did well to break through the first tackle. There's the offload. He's through the gap, but solid work by Keegan Johannes. The Blue Bulls scrumming. Not so sure the quick tap was the right option for the Cheetahs.
Crouch. Bind. Just a timing issue. Gents is going to be nice and slow because we want stability after each ball, okay? Crouch. Bind. Get in it. Set. Not steady.
Not steady. The short arm free kick for the Bulls. Beitel, Creel. Work here for Sabat. Now with in fact, it was a good little bit of support play there by the Free State player, Korf. Looking on that short side.
Go and play it on the ground.
Korf again. Smith. Creel. Well, that's really good play by Richard Creel. He just, when he took the ball, he looked up and surveyed the field, saw that there was open space down his right-hand side and finding a good touch. Really good surveying of the space available.
Yep, he was going to go for the up and under, sees space on the left, finds it, seeing that the winger is not in the right position.
Well, they were strong on the maul on Sunday, were Free State. Korf in the left wing position, Shane Bolton, and they've opened up some space here for Sabat. Well, so far the Toyota Free State side have shown that they're very happy to move the ball wide and creating super space on the far side.
What a fantastic move from them. Franco Smith was standing at the inside to outside center position. Shane Bolton then took the fly-off position and helped getting the ball out wide to Sabat, who we've seen from that first game can be a nuisance to any defense.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Well, so far this Free State scrum has worked incredibly well. Beautiful control by Van der Merwe at the back of that scrum. Now a chance here down the left-hand side for Bolton. Korf. Good lay back of the ball. Now a chance here for Fenter. Not making the ground so far, but now it's slipping a tackle. So creating a few problems there are the Toyota Free State players by looking for space. Leslie Buerta, who was lively there, but they'll go all the way back for an advantage to the men in the white jerseys.
Just giving getting the ball out wide nice and quickly, giving players like Bolton enough space to drop the shoulder, decide whether to go over the player or around him. You see him getting the better of Richard Creel that time. But how solid is this Blue Bulls line of defense? This will be a good test The Cheetahs did show they can be very strong in the maul.
Oh, good competing by the Bulls there. It was Roots who did good work for the Bulls at line-out time.
You can't go quick with this one.
Brilliant compete. Blue Bulls did get up in the air against Western Province.
Get them in the back
Their
shoulder.
line-outs were almost perfect. Great work from Reynard Roots, the youngster.
Fenter with the throw. Tapped back by George Cronier. Big clash of bodies there.
Tackle! Tackle!
Korf. Away by Buerta. Continuity is good. Ace with a lot of pressure, the big lock forward. Smith. Lifter. Beautiful little outside gap there. Well read though on defense by the Bulls. Roots getting involved, then away by Fenter. Now looking for a little bit of space of the Bulls. Good play here by the Bulls, and the support is terrific. They need a quick ball to recycle with Johannes. And then bursting through. This is good play by the Bulls. The counter-attack, outstanding. Johannes Beitel. And then the big form of Dubé. Just getting through half a gap there. The counter ruck by the Cheetahs is outstanding. Now they can keep, if they can keep this ball alive. It was a good ball by Skitter. Now the counter coming from the Bulls. So it's a bit of helter-skelter to and fro.
You know, both sides are really up for this game. It was on outside Johan Skitter. If he could just get his hands loose, he decided to hold on to it. Just needed to do just that and recycle the ball. Cheetahs looking strong on attack though. The Blue Bulls meeting them toe-to-toe in defense.
Fly half and both centres to the left of the Blue Bulls scrum here.
Bind. Set.
So if they realise that the Free State Cheetahs could be a man short on the far side of that scrum on defence, as they stand at the moment, it's 2 against 4.
Eight, I want you in the whole time, okay? Same for you. 8, stay in.
But they rely on Korf a la Faf de Klerk to apply pressure to the fly half.
Bind. Re-engage. Sorry guys, the penalty actually. Penalty.
Quickly taken by Johannes Beitel. Away, nice work by the Blue Bulls centres, opening up for Job. Well, I said that the Cheetahs, the Free State could be a bit short on defence on that far side. And the Bulls using it effectively.
Using their numbers very well, their decision making, as we've seen, spot on. Not so sure the Cheetahs were probably hoping that their blindside flanker George Cronier would be able to cover with their 8th man coming over, but the short arm and the quick tap, just catching the 2 loosies napping and opening it up wide.
Bind. Stay in, 8. You must stay in. 6. One, scrumming straight in. One, scrumming straight in.
So another psychological advantage for Free State at scrum time. We predicted that maybe the Bulls would apply the pressure, and at the moment I think Free State are doing extremely well in the scrums. Smith. Job. He's quick. Johannes Beitel. Good take by Jasper. Called for the mark. And that's very good fullback play by Jasper.
Good positional play. Not able to get his target with that kick.
Stay straight. You staying straight. He needs to stay
The
straight.
Blue Bulls. But they will still retain possession.
Thank you. It's 5.
Janku Ace.
2x2, please.
The Blue Bulls hooker, giving instruction from Kudwai Dubé.
Advantage, she's in from the side.
So the referee playing good advantage here.
New advantage, 5 collapsing.
Johannes, nice take there from Labuskachny.
No, he's fine. Number 9, don't hit him. Number 9, don't hit him. He's allowed to be there.
That word from the referee, Amy Barrett-Tron, saying don't hit him.
Captain.
He's fine, and you see how with the new ruck laws, defender, big man Gustav Meyer, getting there first and so strong to stay on his legs, unable to get him off the ball. The Blue Bulls with the advantage, of course, no surprises them going for touch.
Gents, here's the middle, please, Evan at the back.
And the Cheetahs didn't do so well at trying to sack them. I would think strategically, just outside the 22, they try to at least get up to compete.
More.
Well, a great counter Maul. It was a take there by Janku Swanepoel.
They dominated that.
Lots of encouraging psychology there from the Toyota Free State.
I love seeing that. Conan Lafleur, the outside center, coming all the way to the mall to congratulate them. Really perfect mall defense. Timed the hit well. Didn't go for the sack this time.
Yeah, let's go. They said, let's go, Blue. I like your energy. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Another solid scrum by Free State as Van der Merwe works it wide to Korf, Smith, Buerta. Well, again, they are finding space and they're moving the ball down their back line. They've got good rhythm at the moment.
Right on the spot, a touch judge. Unfortunate for the Cheetahs.
That's the middle, yes. Thank you.
Great set play from the scrum, getting it all the way to Sabat out wide, the danger man.
Beautiful line out ball, Beitel. A big hit there on Labuskachny, Johannes Dube, Johannes doubling around now. The little grubber through by the left winger, Seb Job.
Take a look at this hit.
Time. Water break.
Roewald van der Merwe
Yeah. Yeah, go on.
is getting a shoulder stinger.
It's a water break, so we can wait. Yeah? I'm just going to walk away from the rest of the guys, yeah? Guys, it's a water break. You can take your water. Yeah.
While the captain's down, perfect timing for the Cheetahs to have this water break.
For me, that wasn't... On the bind. On the bind is fine.
Well, he seems to be okay. He does the Free State skipper. During the water break, we can just tell you that there is an hour and a half between games because of the COVID threat. And what in fact happens is that the players who play in the early game leave the ground as quickly as possible. Then they sanitize the tunnel, they sanitize the change rooms, and there's great care in terms of the possibility of infection.
Yeah, great to see everyone doing their part, and they're not even encouraged to shower in the change rooms after the game, so they go straight onto the bus and leave so the sanitizing process can begin and be done comprehensively before the next game.
Well, after 20 minutes with no score, I think because we were talking about the power of the Blue Bulls scrum, and I think the Free State have done extremely well.
They've done very well, haven't they? Johan Skitter and Visser. Dube and Otto, good players. But we just have a great game of chess at the moment. It seems a little bit like test rugby to a certain degree. Well, at least the approach around it, looking for space, trying to play rugby in the right areas. Both sides doing that. But the Cheetahs have enjoyed most of the ball and have looked really good with trying to get it out wide.
Champion.
The Bulls do have young Jan-Hendrik Wessels on the bench, who has been very highly talked of. Had a season with the French club Clermont-Laverne. So brings that experience to the Bulls side that did so well scrum time against Western Province.
Time's back on.
But remember, there were 11 changes in this Blue Bulls side. Good take again.
Advantage collapsing.
Well, they'll be very happy with this maul. Working hard there. Gerrit Visser, well, the tight forwards all work hard there. Lafleur couldn't hold on, and
That's a knock-on, no advantage.
eventually, well, the pass not quite to Cohen Jasper's liking.
Captain.
Well, I'll tell you what, the two coaches, and in this case the Cheetahs,
You're gonna drop
the
players
Free
on the
State
ground,
coach
they're gonna
Isaac van der
speed up,
Westhuizen, and was also a
okay.
player.
Okay.
They've really figured the teams out. Strategies seem to be working. It is opening up outside. The Blue Bulls known for that press.
The penalty given for the Bulls, collapsing that mobile maul by the Free State.
Gents, lines the middle. We'll give you time to adjust.
Lovely ball by George Crenier. Buerta, Korf, Smith, Lafleur. Not a bad little grubber, but they couldn't fight their way through to follow that kick. The line of Bulls defenders were well positioned.
And if they can't pass it out wide, they'll look for the grubber.
Let's go.
Through Lefleur, the outside centre. Will have enough time to make those reads. So far so good from the Cheetahs. Blue Bulls with an exceptional contest. 2 pods going up.
It's not really obstructing the player, but we'll give you a chance here. Yeah.
Shows you how pinpoint Giannis Venter's throwing has been for the Cheetahs.
Yeah, just we don't need a little conference before we... You guys are young and fit, you can do it. He's good. Time back on. Just get the one, you got them on the mark, yeah?
Good take there by the Fenter.
Ball. Same more.
Well, great more with Yanku Ace in possession.
Advantage.
They've won themselves a penalty as there's no advantage. Johannes worked out by Labuskachny. Basel.
Hang on.
There might be trouble here.
No, you're going.
How's that from Gustav Meyer? He knew immediately he was wrong.
Dangerous tackle. High and with force.
Yeah, sometimes the intent is not to go high. But because of the movement or the speed of the attacking player, you just can't help it.
So, guys, they're getting the momentum on the maul. Don't do silly things, okay?
Good maul from the Blue Bulls. They set it up, always giving options. And you see here that step, just getting Gustav Meyer's footing and balance off.
Yeah, good decision by the referee because Beitel had not ducked to anything. It was just a straight out-and-out high tackle. Swanepoel tried to get the Blue Bulls pack on the move. Johannes away by Swanepoel, by Labuskachny. Johannes again. Chance here for the job. He looks extremely quick, does the left winger. Johannes again. And the forwards come into play once again. Beitel. Well, a long ball out for Mokoena. Oh, and then he cracks on the pace. Very quickly there was Fenter, the number 8. Strong run here from Ace. Fantastic by the Blue Bulls hooker. Johannes right behind him, extremely well up in support, then taken on by Roots. And a very unfortunate end to the move, a very promising move by the Vodacom Blue Bulls, ending in a penalty against them. We saw it a lot in the first game where the ball carrier goes to ground and then the next player in his eagerness to get onto the ball goes off his feet.
Well, I don't think Willem Otto expected his hooker Yanku Ace to have so much gas, but broke through a few tackles. The Cheetahs' reaction speed on defense, very good. And Amy Barrett, around the referee, put it quite simply and perfectly. First man there, in a position of strength. So a try-saving turnover, I would say, for the Free State. Blue Bulls had at least 4 men on the outside with no one in front of them. And take a look at how deep and wide, how flat and wide Sebastian Job is standing on attack. With Beitel's flat, very quick pass. It's a strategy that worked for them that time. And here's Ace. Brilliant break. Golf with a fantastic ankle tap, but isolated.
A good clean line out again. Buerta
No, it's a ruck.
taking that first receiver's ball. Now Smith, Lafleur breaking through tackles well, but not releasing the ball.
Well, it's good for South African rugby at this junior level. We saw how many penalties were given away and how the referee just kept trying to speak to the players but kept them honest at ruck time. And best for them to learn those skills and techniques now, including that extra roll to try and change that position.
Extra roll.
So good work by Lafleur. He had to come back and ask the referee what he did wrong.
So after 26 minutes, we have the first kick at goal of the game. Ruben Beitel hails from Dr. Ierchia Janssen on the East Rand, the provider of many Craven Week players for the Falca team. One of the great problems with COVID is that those youngsters haven't had the opportunity this year of playing in the Craven Week. Just going to the right-hand side of the uprights. Smith. Creel. He has the ability and strength to make some ground, does Richard Creel, from the fullback position. Johannes, good take. Creel again, Beitel. Good take again by JC Nell. And then Dubé. A little bit flat was the loose head prop. Turnover, Korf. Job. Nice little bit of positional play. Then Smith away for Jasper. Oh, and they found a little bit of space too for Sabat. Now it's on the chase. There's work to be done here for Johannes. And work pretty well done. But there's a chance still here for Jasper. Buerta trying just to get through that gap. Lafleur on the outside, but he's right pinned against the touchline. He did well to keep that ball in field, but ultimately going out over the touching goal.
I thought Korf was just going to dummy it there, like the scrummies usually do. But well reacted from the Blue Bulls. Great communication on the short side.
Yeah.
Closing up that overlap. Good play from Sabat, who kept the ball in field and then chased up to make the tackle. They had this attack then from that play. And here we see a good tackle, forcing Lafleur to not be able to chase that ball.
Smith just looking for space again. Oh, that's a good little bit of footwork by Jasper. Korf, ace.
Tackle!
Korf again, Smith.
The turnover.
And the turnover is good. Chance for Labuskachny to open it up. Good hands by Beitel, now taken on by Creole. Chance here for Mokoena. It was a good bit of covering by Buerta, Leslie Buerta.
Good skills shown from Kabelo Mokoena to try and just keep it infield. Unfortunately, hitting his support on the shoulder. Drawing past, they kept it direct. Put away. Mokoena with some space, and well, his support was covered anyway.
3 and 4. You must be here. Yeah, you short one, guy. So you must come to 7. Come here.
Johan Skutte in picture.
Crouch. 7. You must come. It must be 3 and 4. Bind. Set.
Well, the Bulls nearly outpowered their opposition there.
I want to give praise to Johan Skutte, the loose head on the close side. You can just see how he's getting under Willem Otto. But he'll be giving thanks to his flanker and his lock, which make up that loose head diamond.
Just make it look good. Yeah, look good. Stay in the
It's
context.
not often you say good scrumming to a number 7, but George Cornier really putting good pressure on the
Crouch.
number 1 for Free State.
Bind. Set. No, that was my fault, guys. That was my fault. I was in the way. No, I was in the way of this man on his bind. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Well, again, there's a bit of a scuffle going on here.
Okay.
Well, there's a lot of beef on that field. And it is a big game, intense.
Okay, you said you had foul play for me?
5-2.
Yeah.
Bad. Right. And make contact on the head.
Okay, how much
Then-
force was it?
Minimum force. Not much.
Okay.
And then 1 white.
Yeah.
Retaliated with the headbutt as well. Made contact to the chin.
Okay, happy days. So a clear foul play, headbutt from both sides, not enough force in it, or low force, so we're going from a red to a yellow, but I'm going to send them both off. Okay,
Yes.
5 blue, 1 white.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, good reporting from the referee's
1
assistant.
and 5.
Attempted,
And the
it would
captains.
appear, attempted headbutts.
Gents, I can understand with the nature of the game, it's tight, okay, but that's completely unnecessary, so I won't take that ill discipline on this field. Okay, after the whistle was gone, there were 2 clear headbutts from both of you. There was a low amount of force, but it's still dangerous play, so you're both going. But captains, you need to set a better discipline standard on both sides. Okay.
Sorry,
Yellow, let's go.
Sorry, ref.
No problem.
Sorry, ref. Nicely handled by Damie Barrett-Teron.
Yep, 2 critical
again,
players,
retaliation,
very
eh?
important players for either side. We've seen the effect
Marks here.
Johan Skutte has had at loose head, and also Swanepoel,
Yeah,
one of the
so-
leaders in the side, one of the seniors in the side. how important he is at line-out time.
Well, if there is a scrum, the Toyota Free State Cheetah side will have to bring on a replacement front ranker, who will probably be Yivia Meads or possibly Murray.
Open at the front.
But at the moment, of course, both sides down to 7-man forward packs. Again, good line-out ball by Yanku Swanepoel. I beg your pardon, he's off the field by Roots.
He's through the middle. Yes, he's through the middle.
Well, the maul is very promising, and the ball came out for Nell, who's just trying to force his way over. The turnover is there for the Free State.
Hold.
Not a lot of room for Franco Smith here. He'll have to kick very quickly, and does so. Well, all Franco could do there was to hack it out because of the pressure. But good defence by the Free Staters.
Gents, just make sure your timing's very close. Make sure he hits the ground.
Must be so tiring defending that Blue Bulls maul. So much power, so much size.
There could be another yellow card here. The referee's just warned Free State about going.
I just gave you the warning before this.
Yeah,
okay, and you clearly hit him in the air. Go.
And so now they're down to 6 men as the Free State Packers pure ace is yellow carded.
Well, we saw Free State do it with great effect, timing that hit perfectly, defending against the Bulls maul, but
Captain, we had the chat about discipline, okay?
that's the risk.
Okay, yeah. Don't hold them up there either.
Of going for that timed hit. You don't get it right and you'll be taking out a player in the air, and that is a yellow card offense.
Fenter.
More.
Now, have Free State got enough men?
Don't swim.
It's in the hands of Yanku Ace. And the try is given. Yanku Ace, it's a forward try basically, but Yanku Ace, the hooker, up with the ball. As inevitably happens when it is a maul try from line out, the hooker is the man accredited with the try.
And that's one of the standout features of this Vodacom Bulls side. Everyone knows exactly what they're trying to do. Reinhard Roots could have called it on himself again, but he figured the Cheetahs have figured it out. They changed the point of contact. Give it to Divan Fenter.
I'm not about to cause that chaos. No.
They keep low. They have the numbers and the momentum. It would have been hard to think Free State had any chance of stopping them.
Beitel successful with the conversion. Well, it's taken a while for either side to get on the scoreboard.
It's taking a while for Free State to get up to the halfway line, just trying to milk the clock. They are 2 men down, and only 2 minutes left for this half.
Smith. Creel.
So the Blue Bulls without Swanepoel but they've contested very well at line-out time. Free State with 2 men down.
Trenier doing well at line-out time there for Free State. Korf. Smith now, Lefleur very nearly through again.
Advantage over.
Those centres of the Bulls are tackling pretty well at that time. It was a good tackle by de Klerk. Korf, Smith, Van der Merwe. Well, he's not scared to have a go at the opposition. Is the slightly built scrum half of the Cheetahs. Van der Merwe again going at the defenders. Good play there by Creel. Chance out wide now as Ace gets them moving. Johannes. Worked wide by Fenta. Johannes again. Johannes sees the opening. Nice little run around. Johannes needs to be aware of the support. It was coming a little bit late. The turnover is good. Great play by Buerta.
Bogey, bogey!
And eventually booted out by Jasper. And quite clearly we hear the half-time siren going here at Emirates Airline Park, and so the Blue Bulls lead the Free State by 7 points to 0. Thank you.
Thanks.
So let's have a look. On Sunday, the Lions played against the Cheetahs. Let's have a look at some of the highlights of that game. The second of our games in this under-21 competition. First game, in case you missed it, the Blue Bulls.
And this is a chance for these young men to really stake their claim in this prestigious tournament, the SA Under-20 Championship.
And the Lions, led on by Travis Gordon, started captaining Lions teams. Well, the same procedure again. The Lions have defended the ball pretty well so far, and the try is given Morrison. Again out wide effectively forward. Oh, this is absolutely fantastic. Brilliant running here. And a fantastic try for the Lions.
The Lions has Donnell, Jerry Fred, aside the UJ Varsity Cup.
Was taken by Crinier. And once again, the Free State have got this more on the go, desperate. And the try is given.
This is their strength, the Cheetahs.
He's done good work, the right winger, Pedro. Good pass by Morrison, very nearly intercepted, but the Lions have men on the outside here. It should be an easy run-in try here. And it will be Mark Snyman. But if they can get this ball on the move and move the... Oh, it's going very well for the Lions over the try line. And the referee has her arm up. They have to dig for this to the Free State. And now it's a contest in the air. It's not a great kick. Now it's one-on-one.
This is what you dream for as a winger.
Oh, it's a good take. That's a good run too. And the try should be given. They haven't been that successful in terms of their place kicking. Again, it's a good take, well secured there from Van der Merwe, the captain. The line, you can see there that Buerta who's in, then Van Heineken who's also in there.
Still got
They're
momentum.
tied in their backs in. And they are triumphant of the Cheetahs in terms of the try. Some of the Cheetahs players are on their knees, head down, follow through. And he's kicked it. Triumph for Free State as the replacements charge onto the field in celebration. It is the Free State side that triumphed, albeit by 1 point, but well done to the Cheetahs. Second half of the second game about to begin. The Blue Bulls leading by that solitary converted try, 2-0 for the Free State. Remember that the Free Staters are down to a 6-man pack and the Bulls down to 7 men in their pack of forwards. So it'll be interesting to see what the Cheetahs or the Free State do when if there's a scrum. Onto the field is Luan Potgieter for Free State.
As we wait, George Cornier left the pitch, up-and-coming youngster for the Free State. And what a first half we had. Both sides have pitched up to play. It'll be interesting to see how Hayden Groepies, the Bulls coach, and Isaac van der Westhuizen and the Free State coach decide to bring on their, in inverted commas, bomb squad. Perhaps it's one of the reasons Jan Hendrik Wessels didn't start today.
Good.
What a huge impact that will be coming off of the bench.
Got you, Ash? Good.
Good commitment by the job, but the follow-up was good. Potgieter immediately into the fray. Johannes. Chase will come from Job, but the ball into touch. Deep for Buerta. Very quick support there from Visser. Korf having to dig a bit, and the penalty goes the way of the Blue Bulls.
Brilliant quick throw in. It's obviously a strategy with only 2 men in the line out and feeling the pressure from a very good Blue Bulls competing line out.
Hendrik du Toit, the flank forward who got there very quickly for the Vodacom Blue Bulls. Away by Jasper. Then for Bolton. Now they've gained some ground here. Have the Free Staters in the counter. Roots, good take down for the other players to run off. Quickly by Johannes for Fenta. Johannes again, he wasn't expecting a dace but reacted well. Then the little dab through by JC Nell.
Oh, that's brilliant by JC Nell. They know they've got numbers in the line out. An immense amount of pressure now on Free State. As the under-20 player, JC Nell, has come into the team because both centers, Kellerman and Apollos, are injured for the Blue Bulls.
Well, important. Oh, that's clever play there for Gustav Meyer. Taking the competition out of the loose phase. Then, well, Smith had to clear extremely quickly. Job just letting that ball bounce. If it had bounced in field, the Blue Bulls could have been in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, he just misread that. Hard to read it though. Swinging, coming off the side of Franco Smith's boot.
Well, the players who sat on the naughty bench are back on the field.
Just wait, I think he's going off. Time, yeah, time's off.
We still have Pierre Ace sitting in the sin bin.
Penalized for that illegal, or rather illegal and early hit, trying to defend on the line.
Good line-out play again by the Bulls as Nell takes it at close quarters. A good no-look pass there by the big centre. But hacked away by the Free Staters. Job. He's electrically quick. Is the left winger Seb Job for the Blue Bulls. Fenter under pressure offside by Cornell Korf. Well, we did quite interestingly enough, when those players were off the field in the sin bin, we didn't have a single scrum.
I think it also just shows you the level at which these youngsters are playing at. Really good maturity showing in their decision-making processes. Also how they're sticking to their structures. Everyone's running in the right place at the right time.
White step.
So Yevia Meads takes over from that man. Gerrit Visser. They've scrummed well, Free State. Janku Ace, a live wire hooker, finds his lock forward. Janku Swanepoel. They're on the move here, the Blue Bulls. Got to be a bit careful. Potgieter from side entry. And now the backs come into play. Good ball for Fenta. Quick support from the others. Johannes. Good take there by Villamotto. Creel. Johannes. Roots.
It's available. Your own player has it.
Own player has it, but he's a little bit isolated.
Some more.
Well, the referee called maul and the Blue Bulls were unable to produce the ball, hence the turnover.
It's hard rugby out there. Good defense shown from Free State.
Okay.
Lohan Potgieter, fresh legs on the pitch.
Well, it has been a physical battle, hasn't it, Fudge?
It really has. Making his presence felt as well, just kicking the ball through and having a good chase. But it's been extremely physical.
Just a little bit. Yeah, it's all turned up there.
Both sides now back to their full complement.
Okay.
Pierre Ace with the red scrum cap there, the last man to come out of the sin bin. And now they produce another front ranker in Vian Marais to the Toyota Free State. Tough defensive situation for the side that trail by 0-7.
Crouch. Fine.
You hear the chirps coming from Kutzwai Dube, telling the new addition to that front row of the Free State. They're getting excited, aren't you? So.
Crouch. Bind. Early.
Well, Free State will be very happy with that. We're getting the penalty on their own 5-meter line. Bulls coaching staff won't be too happy.
No, they won't. It seems they just lost focus a little bit, and perhaps they were the ones who got a little bit excited. Indeed, it was an early shove.
You guys just went into locking. No, you hold your gap. It's 5. Numbers. It's 5. It was messy anyway, but I'll take that into
Quickly taken for Smith, Buerta, Lafleur, Korf, Potgieter.
please, I'm right here. I'll call it when it's on.
I must say that Amy Barrett Theron in full control as the referee.
100%. Blue Bulls want to check their discipline.
Well, it was a good carry there by the number 6 flanker, Hendrik du Toit.
Too many penalties here. They clearly want to go fast. Don't slow it down by ill discipline.
Yep, that's well put by the referee.
Free State with the new front rank of Murray, Meads and Moffat.
Subs.
In fact, let's see, the Johan Skutte is still there.
Big man, Jan Hendricks Wessels just came on for the Blue Bulls now.
Not a good ball for Korf. And well controlled there by Sabat to take it back to his forwards. Korf. Chance for Smith to get his backs on the run.
No advantage, offside. Number 6. Where's the mark?
So a little run of penalties coming the way of the Toyota Free State side.
Yes, and they'll want to, the Vodacom Blue Bulls will want to control that. They want to keep that in check. Free State Cheetahs trying to raise the tempo a little bit now.
Good safe touch finder by Franco Smith. He didn't look for too much there. Made absolutely sure. 10 meters out of the Free State side. Moffat with the throw. Well contested, but Potgieter's done really well for the Free Staters.
Ross feeds him back.
Korf Buerta. And just losing the ball in the tackle. Oof, it was so close there for Free State. Buerta came in and took it close. And just Van der Merwe unable to hold on to that ball as he was looking for the try line.
Crouch. Bind. 6.
Bernard van der Linde on its scrum half now for the Blue Bulls. Good play by Fenter from the number 8 position.
And you need to start to wonder if the Free State won't try to go for the quick throw in. The Blue Bulls seem to have got them all read up now in terms of competing with their lineouts. Great steal from Divan Fenter right on their 5-meter line. We've seen most of the sides choose to stay down and either sack or try to hit the opposition in defense. The Blue Bulls obviously have a pod closing the back and will probably look to do that in the first 2 pods, getting Divan Fenter up to maximum height for that steal. Just a spot on strategically from the Blue Bulls. Reinhard Roots, Swanepoel.
Ruben Cronier just doing up his boot.
21.
He needs a bit of time to think how he's going to control the lineouts.
Referees are quite sympathetic to players doing up their boots. Again, it's a short little line out.
Get out there, Blue! Get out of there! No, first issue, you need to get out of there. If you're the tackler, you must.
Yeah, big contest there by Labuskachny.
Captain, we spoke, eh?
So worrying for the captain.
Yeah, and the Blue Bulls just giving away a number of penalties in the last 14 minutes.
That's not even counting the short arms they've given away. So they'll want to get that sorted out sooner rather than later.
Well, still they haven't conceded points.
Are you in or you out?
And that'll be thanks to their brilliant competing in the line-outs. The Free State do have a very strong maul.
Moffat with the throw. Not controlled. Good take there. And play. He's a live wire flanker, is Hendrik du Toit.
Leave it now, thank you.
Van der Linde.
Stop it.
It's a nice high kick. Kabelo Mokoena was there nice and early, just to put off the Cheetahs trying to get underneath it and to catch it.
Willem Steenkamp now into the field for the Bulls. And it will be Hendrik du Toit who leaves the scene. So Steenkamp taking up the flank position. Van der Linde scrum half.
Bind. Set. Got new faces here, heads up, shoulders up, give me good height, please. I need to bring you closer, you're not head to head on the front.
Jordan van Dijk waiting his call onto the field. See that Devon Venter has moved to the flank with Steenkamp taking up the number 8 position.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Now power by the Bulls, Van der Linde. And now chance here for Creel. Creel could go all the way here. He's looking for support. He was a little bit on the outside, but it's great support by JC Nell. And they give away the penalty again. The penalty given away by the Blue Bulls in a very, very promising position. Lovely break by Richard Creel, the fullback.
He just couldn't get the ball free to Sabat, who was waiting for him wide and flat. But look at the defense from Jasper. Just makes him think twice. He's running backwards, holding on to get the support from the inside. And here comes Lefleur. Because of that delay, keeping Creel in two minds. He's there. Brilliant technique to get back up on his feet and show strength for the steal. Magnificent defense.
Yeah, one just got the feeling that, you know, after the break by Creel there, that Sabat should have been in a situation where he was running closer to the ball carrier. Replacements coming on now aplenty. As Jean Nel comes into the scrum half position for Free State. Moffat with the throw. Good clean ball for Nell. Smith, Lefleur. Likes that little grubber, does Lefleur, but well positioned and good cover there from Job. I think if they had a running race, the 46 players who are taking part in this game, Job might be the winner. Van der Linde, nice ball away. The Bulls trying to build up a bit of pressure here. And then the run around. This is wonderful play by Ace. And the man who nearly scored earlier in the first half gets his second try of the match.
Ace, he's just been unstoppable today, hasn't he? Pinpoint accuracy with his line-out throws. Always in support. Very high work rate.
So he has to have a word with the Cheetahs guys.
Van der Linde does really well to find him for the offload. And look at him pin his ears back. Jasper knows he won't get there. What a try in the corner.
Yeah, sure. Maybe 58 seconds.
Kick to be taken by David Kutzer. Taken over from Bethel a little while ago. Oh, superb conversion.
Great
Kutzer,
try.
who hasn't been on the field for a long time.
Brilliant conversion. Great try. Pressure from the Blue Bulls line out, forcing the Free State to take that front ball, allowing the back line enough time to get up to Lefleur. So, unable to execute.
Good kick away by Creel.
Strike. Okay. Yeah, they want to play quick.
Good counter this by the Free Staters, Smith. Well, that Bulls line of defence up extremely quickly. Nell, Smith, Wurter is standing off the ruck, waiting for the first receiver. Van der Linde goes to Potgieter. Ace came at speed, but not quite to hand. Van der Linde. And the Blue Bulls getting that penalty. Van der Linde on the Blue Bulls side. Across in defence, quickly taken. All getting a little bit scrappy at the moment. Picked up by Fenter.
Tackler! It's difficult, we can't get it out of there.
And Van der Linde just tucking the ball and saying, let's get things under control here.
Jan Hendrik Wessel, we saw him with a head of steam and a fantastic offload in the game against Western Province on Sunday. Clearly hasn't had enough.
It's on the 15 minute.
But the Cheetahs, Free State Cheetahs, trying everything now, taking the line out quickly, throwing to the front. The number one option, we saw that, and then throwing it over as well. They need to be careful not to throw it in skew. But a good adjustment made by them.
Well, it's not a bad bit of captaincy this by Jaco Labuschagne. He's just kicked a great conversion from the touchline. So should easily have the distance. His confidence will be high. Just to extend that lead to more than a 2-try lead. Just hooking that one.
Take the water break. Water break, water break, water break.
Water break.
So we had 22 minutes in the second half, and so they will, the referee calling for a water break. It's getting a bit cooler here in Johannesburg. As we see another replacement trotting onto the field, it's Ayamatrus.
I'm not so sure about them going for posts. They had a couple of options. In the end, they did miss it. They will be receiving the ball back and they'll be able to apply pressure. But if you're dominating so much with your forwards, especially in the line out and in the mauls, it was in a good position to maybe go for touch and apply the pressure. But again, I'm thinking perhaps like the number 5 lock that I am. But so far, this Vodacom Blue Bulls on the 21 side just look like they are in one head, one mindset. Everyone knows what to do.
Yeah, I agree with you, Fudge. They also, you know, when you think that they made 11 changes to their team from Sunday, they took a little while to settle down. But settle down they have. It has been a little bit scrappy. They went through a period where they gave away about 4 or 5 consecutive penalties, which quite obviously the coaching staff would be unhappy with.
You would have thought,
on the whole, it's been pretty good.
It has, and you would have thought Free State would have been able to come away with something from that, but it wasn't to be.
Trio. We're picking up a head of steam there for Van der Linde to distribute to the replacement fly half at Kutzer. Van der Linde again. Now the big men come at pace and apply the pressure once more. So Free State have to tackle and tackle and tackle. Kutzer, well held up there by Ace. Holding his hand up, apologizing to the referee. Remember, he's already had a bit of a, well, not a bit of a, he's already had a yellow card. Job contesting well against Van Heinigen, who's on the field.
Good follow-up from the Blue Bulls, not allowing Jasper, the man in pictures, done so well, so turned on. Always looking for opportunities, always looking to make the right decision out of the options he has.
Jean Dranel, a scrum half for the Toyota Free State.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Comes away for Van Heinigen. Now chance out on that far side for the Free Staters, but you see the good line of Bulls defenders here. Van der Linde got it, as Nell got it out rather. So the Bulls applying the pressure on defense. Getting a bit of a stranglehold. Nell, Potgieter, Matrus, under a lot of pressure from the defenders on their rush defense. Nell again. Well, the Blue Bulls won't be too unhappy with that. It's not a bad kick to get them out of their half for the Free Staters, but the Bulls are dominating their lineouts.
They have been now with some great execution of that kick, just to relieve the Free State Cheetahs of that sapping effect of all the tackling.
Needs to get out first, okay?
Again, it's good clean line out ball for the team in the lead. We need to straighten up that more. Side entry advantage for the men in dark and light blue. Fenter gets that ball away. Not bad play by the fly half Kutsa. Van der Linde, Kutsa read it quite well. Saw there was a little bit of space. Mokoena. Van der Linde again. Now finds the big men. Kutsa. Now just unable to control it there. The referee waiting for advantage here. Well, the Cheetahs back in their own 22. Potkita taking the contact. So good advantage played. Now it's Nell looking for a little bit of space. Was he 10 meters back? No. It's gone forward, but they weren't 10 meters back. So Free State with the advantage, and Franco Smith will is going to go for the near side touchline.
Well, a rare handling error from Wessels turns the tides a little bit and allows Free State with a much needed attacking opportunity.
Well, the Bulls have now produced Keno Hendricks at hooker. Chance for Moffat just to go forward a bit.
Well, the captain, Labuskachny, coming off the pitch after giving away that penalty. That's going to sting a little bit, but he had a solid game.
Yanku Asu has come off. Yanku Asu is a serious contender for man of the match.
Yeah, he's been pretty much flawless.
Crouch. Bind. No, I need you closer. You're not stable on the bind. Come closer.
Something you don't see every day. Hooker.
Crouch.
In fact, yeah, Ace, well, he saw Hendricks coming on, so I assumed that Ace was going off. But in fact, he's now packing down on the flank. Oh, it's well read. Beautiful play by Van der Linde. Finding Nell on the inside, and Potkita did incredibly well to get back there for Free State. Nell. Smith. It's come off the side of his boot, so not as far as intended. And the Bulls in a very comfortable attacking position.
Let's go. Let's go.
So he's still throwing in his ace. We did speak about his mobility, his decision making. So I don't think he'll be too far out of his depth at flank.
Well, it's a good build-up this by the Bulls. It was de Klerk who took it short. Now Fenter. Van der Linde, Steenkamp. Free State is on to him very quickly. Van der Linde will get. Now they get it to Venter. Desperate defense needed here by the Free Staters. Kutsa on the inside for Kriel.
Tackle!
Van der Linde again. And Smith, well, that's a good pickup and clearance by Franco Smith. Did well, the Free State fly half.
Very good play from Smith. Ace disappointed with himself. And a good effort at trying to recover his pass that went away.
Okay, we're far away from it, so we're going to play.
Interesting to see that the man back for the Bulls all the way from the right wing was Mokoena.
Give us 10, please. Looks like, okay.
So Yanku Ace will continue to feed the line out.
Okay, guys, it's a neck injury, so we're just going to give them time to sort that out.
Looks like it could be Potgieter. No, Potgieter's not receiving attention. Steenkamp seems to be okay. They said a neck injury. Fudge, I'm looking for a front flanker who might be receiving a bit of attention for a neck injury.
Yes, indeed. That looks like Keanu Hendricks. It's not Kutzwai. Yep, that's Keanu Hendricks. He's the reason Ace has moved to the flanker position. And quite a big man, strong runner.
Come back on.
Jordan van Dijk has now come on for the Blue Bulls. Good contesting there at the line out by the Free Staters.
Sorry, I see you got it.
Really good to see that contest. Getting up in the air, making it a little bit more difficult for Swanepoel, who just took his eyes off of it because the man got up so high in front of him. And that's the effect of getting men up into the air. Good to see the Free State Cheetahs, although they left it until quite late in the game. But still in it.
Moffat, well, Potgieter had to reach over for that one and couldn't get it. Well played there by Kutsa to move that wide. It'll work here for Van Hanegem. The pick up and go, stopped very quickly by the Bulls. Nell feeding it away. Buerta. Smith. Well, there's not a great deal of continuity at the moment for the Free Staters. They've got a lot of mixing of backs and forwards. I know that the forwards take the ball short from the scrum half, but they have some backs lingering out in the back line, which is just disrupting their rhythm a little bit.
No, definitely in sixes and sevens. Make no mistake, the legs will be getting heavy now. They had a huge effort against the Lions on Sunday. And defending against this Vodacom Blue Bulls side, well, extremely sapping.
Crouch. Fine. Set. They both come down on that side.
Been a game which demands energy. It's been intense. You can see it in the body language on the pitch currently.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Quick ball for Van der Linde. And now he has a chance. Is if they can get it away. Just a speculative pass on the inside there, but Job was flying on the outside. Van der Linde, ace. A little swirl and drive forward is good for the Bulls, and Van der Linde intelligently waiting for a runner. He's just holding on their time. His timing was good. Kutsa got his line moving.
He's got it. No, then you're holding on. We can't take that. Positional strength.
It was good work by Matruus there for Free State.
They've defended desperately, haven't they? No shortage of effort from this Free State side. But without a line out to launch attacks from, it's almost like being in a fight with one hand.
Well, following this, the Blue Bulls will not get a bonus point, but they will consolidate their position at the top of the log. It's one of those dreadful passes when you have to go to ground to secure the ball. Nell, Smith. Back will go Mokoena and Creel. Mokoena just needs to survey as Creel decides on that tactic. And it's not too bad because it's extremely high. Mokoena competing well. Ace has done well for the Free State, the big lock forward.
Well, Free State haven't been shy to attack deep in their 22. They've got a useful, taking that into consideration, they have a useful scrum, two sides to attack.
4 minutes, gents, let's go.
Dylan Schwartz on the field for the Blue Bulls.
He's on his way.
Making his appearance.
And the man in picture, Yanku Ace, man of the match, well deserved. Pinpoint accuracy at line out.
Crouch.
2 tries for Ace.
Bind. Set. Knee down on the ground.
You heard the referee quite clearly there saying knee on the ground in the front row for the Blue Bulls. Smith.
Well, whether it was the pressure coming from the Cheetahs or the fact that legs are getting a little bit weary out there, Free State will have another opportunity to attack now.
Again they go close, which is fine. Nell away there for Van Hanegem in the fly half position, operating from the wing. But they're a little bit at 6s and 7s, I think, the Free Staters. The combination between the scrum half and the fly half should be the first imperative, I feel. They're bringing in players in between the scrum half and the fly half that's just affecting their continuity a bit.
Oh, it does, definitely. And also having to take that front ball, it's just allowing the Blue Bulls to pressure a little bit closer to the outside backs of the Free State.
Get an 8. Bind. Set.
Van der Linde. Good ball for Creel. Mokoena on the outside. Cover defense is good with the Creel with the continuity. And that's a lovely ball on the inside to the scrum half, Bernard van der Linde.
He's made an impact coming on. Part of that young guns. See how he shoots off, they pass it wide.
Beautiful timing by Creel.
Perfect job, does so well to stay infield rather. Mokoena. Creel keeps his line of support. It's just really good hands. Skill shown by the Blue Bulls side.
We're going in the top time, not the TV time.
Looking to attack every facet of the game. Always on their toes. Great reaction speed. Working off of each other very well. And the coaches will be very, very happy with this performance. The Free State Cheetahs did not make it easy.
There will be a couple of minutes left to play.
We will restart, don't worry. Let's go, Kiko.
Well, had he just started his run forward, because if he had started his run forward,
As soon as you can.
he would have had to have drop kicked that and the Free Staters could have charged. But obviously the referee had it under close scrutiny, going quite well wide in any event.
Last week we saw, I believe it was a Lions player, take it quickly. If he had done exactly what Kutsa had done there.
Van der Linde, well, they'll just ease the ball over the touchline. And so with that third try by Van der Linde, they do indeed get a bonus point to the Blue Bulls. The Free Staters today not on the scoreboard. They tried and tried, but the Blue Bulls, one's got to say, right at the moment have to look the favourites to win this competition with 11 changes in their side. A very compact type of win for them today. Two tries by Ace, one by Van der Linde right at the death. A handsome win of 19 points to 0 to the Blue Bulls.
No, not specific. I just wondered if you felt that way or not really. No problem, no problem.
And if you say I don't want to the first
I agree with you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
It's the first one, Richie. Wow.